make a good show,
Uh-huh.
then you can expect these pre-games to be a lot of fun, and people will come out and so on and so forth. And it occurred to me, I was talking to Jimmy at the Grail, I said, every time I've been here before anything UC's won, just so you know. I think it's me.
Well, now you know what you have to do.
No, I'm kidding, sir, who I know is already typing an email.
Yeah.
But we were joking about that, and I said, you know what? They could win this game. And sure enough, they did. And I'm glad Ralph's not here, actually. Gamble's taking a day off. He's taking a mental health day. He had to spend all day yesterday in his basement, not unlike Craig James's kid. Was it Craig James? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, and they fired that guy, too. How about, we got lots to get to between news and sports. But he spent the whole day yesterday in his basement grousing about having to clean up for a party he didn't know they were having.
Yeah. But, honestly, between the times that he spent calling me and calling you to bitch about the fact that he was cleaning his basement, I don't think he got a lot done.
Didn't do a lot of cleaning. No. I think you're right. Well, especially since Lori went up to see her dad and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Whatnot. He was kind of there by himself, left to his own devices. I think you're right.
Well, and plus some of the things that I know that are in his basement that are collections of his, I think he probably stopped to look at some of that stuff rather than clean.
He did like the Clark Griswold up in the garage.
Right.
Wrapped himself in a scarf and some gloves and watched old 8mm movies.
Oh, you can totally see him doing that. Come on.
And then falling through the roof.
Yeah.
Or through the ceiling. Well, anyway, big time is had by all. UC knocks off UConn. We'll get to more of the details on that in case you missed it. I can't imagine that you did. If you cared enough to listen to the first part of the game, you must have listened to the last 0.7 seconds of it. That'd be my guess. But we're focused on everybody out for amateur night tonight. Tomorrow night, the big fun is going to be back at the Holy Grail, the only pregame worth going to and a place to watch the game. In fact, you might want to get there early because OSU fans are going to be rolling into the Grail early in the day to stake out the good seats.
Now, you're there tomorrow again, right?
For the Rose Bowl. I'm going to go back tomorrow. And you know what? Who knows? I don't think anybody thought UC'd beat UConn last night. I don't think a whole lot of people were holding out hope for the Cats against Florida in the Sugar Bowl, but you never know. Lots of folks going down that were actually there last night said they're going down today. Maybe bring back a Sugar Bowl trophy, but I'll tell you this much. We are going to have a big time there tomorrow night. Get you ready for the game. Lots to give away. The Miller Lite girls will be on hand, and we've got a very cool giveaway. We'll tell you more about that coming up. But again, the big news today is going to be the weather and how you deal with it, particularly on the roads, because the drunks will be out in force tonight. Please do be careful. I know the care cab is in effect inside the loop this evening, and I'm not sure how I feel about the care cab.
Yeah.
It's something I always up to this point thought was a good idea, but then something struck me about that, and I'll ask you about that in a minute.
Okay.
But let's take a first look at traffic, see what is going on. Hopefully, as light as you reported earlier, it doesn't appear to be any issues, or there weren't at least 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Angie says there are no ice problems or anything like that yet. It is still pretty warm outside, but the roads are super shiny. Salt trucks are out, so if you see it being shiny, it's probably not ice just yet, because like she said, it's a little warm for that just at the moment. There is one wreck reported, though. It's at Queen City and LaFuel. If you see anything, you can let Angie know. She's at 241-CARS, 241-2277. Okay, mostly cloudy today. A mix of rain and snow. Farther north, it's going to stay all snow, but rain will be a big part of the afternoon forecast before temperatures cool off during the late afternoon, changing everything back to snow. A high today, 38. Tomorrow, some more snow showers, mostly cloudy, much colder tomorrow, a high 29. And then for Saturday, mostly cloudy, windy Saturday too, and colder. A few flurries with a high 23. Right now it's cloudy and 36.
Did you notice anything odd just then?
There were no interruptions. I believe that was a first and a good way to start off the new year.
To make you feel at home, I'm just going to start arguing with myself next time you do that at 6:30.
That'd be great. Just, get on your phone and call somebody and talk about something. That'd be great.
I'll just call Gamble and wake him up and make him do it interrupt you over the phone.
That'd be great.
A couple of things to give away, not the least of which some tickets. And fellas, I'm telling you, you want to watch some ladies get to this show. The Nigel Dupree Band
yes.
is coming. They're going to be with Parable, Heresy, and Rootbound at the Inner Circle Entertainment Complex, the club formerly known as Annie's. We will have your tickets for that, and also more tickets for the KOI Auto Parts Cavalcade of Customs. 50 years worth of that. Yeah, people say, really, is that still going on yet? It's been 50 years. And we have got your tickets. It's that time of year for all of that stuff, and we'll get you hooked up with that. Between now and 10 o'clock, we're going to talk a little bit about maybe the craziest New Year's Eve stories you've run across. I think Cousin Vinny and his extensive nightclub knowledge and experience on New Year's Eve. He's going to come in and share a couple of stories, and we're going to also give you a chance to tell us if you could wake up tomorrow and be anybody other than you, who would you be and why? So we'll open up the Rock line a little bit later on. You can hit us up the morning show at purerock96.com with an email or Twitter, the tweeting address. I got to be very careful which which
Please be
vowels I insert
careful.
into that
Yes.
one. Gamble and Finn 96, ANDFIN 96. You want to hit the Twitter, feel free. And then you can get on and email us too. Yes, hello.
Yes.
617, I'm Finn. She's Sister Karen.
It's 3 doors down.
Happy New Year's Eve on 96 Rock.